Okay. Time for what is possibly my least favorite mission of the 3 DLCs. If only because there's just so much to do, it's hard to enjoy the actual fighting. Lol, sunk.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
Huh. Dude's been keeping tabs on us.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
All right, I got this.
To cover our lack of
Welcome back,
numbers,
Lanza.
we've given you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate. Survival rate, huh? The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
Rebelled on September 4th,
It's
huh?
unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Resigned, Tanager.
The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer.
November
He was the
23,
captain
sunk.
of the battleship Tanager at the time of the
April
Continental War.
8th.
It led
under
Egypt
house
fleet,
arrest.
the Invincible
Huh.
Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
Trigger ID
I
015.
want 100% survival rate for the sword. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Cool. Give me a second here. Okay, it's a recording. There was no hitching, so I was very surprised. Alright. And this is where our LACMs come in handy. Yeah, considering the way like weapons work in the strange real world, it's very much so a surprise that none of the militaries have transferred to essentially an all Air Force unit or an all Air Force doctrine.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Then again, only the player character has the quantum missile stockpile, so makes sense, I guess. I like the idea of Matias Torres being a singularity in the sense that he causes things to happen. Trigger, by that sense, is a negative singularity, if you think about it, an anti-singularity, because as with most player characters, I suppose, most player characters within the Ace Combat franchise, they work to maintain the status quo, if you think about it. Yeah. I mean, that's more true with Trigger than with anybody else, because Trigger is a technological paradigm to work against. Which he doesn't, if you think about it, he doesn't really do it too well. Because it's like, well, yeah, Trigger is better than all the drones out there, but in exchange, all the drones out there are better than most pilots, so. All right.
I can almost touch the water.
I'm probably gonna sing quite a few times.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
Food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Half.
Luco, I'll leave
Ah.
your hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners. Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Prioritize anti-air combat. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto! Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counter-strike.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. These really on like ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload. This is General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Right stuff itself is going what you can. They're hitting us with long-range missiles. We can't return fire. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk. Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
What's the difference? Alright. We're gonna leave their air units alone and go up.
We have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. contested operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them, unless you can convince them that
Oops.
we don't need 3 strikes.
I locked onto the correct target.
Yes, sir. Rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Reject my report if it warrants.
Oh god.
This is Striker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is right. Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we data link the intel we received from our
Oh god, that's a lot.
If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Bay shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you.
There it goes, there it goes.
Like, there's plenty for the 2 of us.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Target confirmed
Pretty sure most of them already left the port though.
Samuel Prin gone. Arusha's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Attack run.
Like, I don't understand why they're evacuating. Trying to evacuate out of the goddamn city. Let's hide in a basement somewhere, Jesus.
Strider 1, this is control tower.
There's still plenty of anti-ground that we gotta do, so...
Strider 1, this is control.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? See your white flags from up here. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going to go together.
Oops.
There's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Lost contact with the second
Ow, 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 ow.
half our forces left. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. How many ships in port are still operational? They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Overwhelming amounts of civilian casualties.
Fast. These guys are
Damn it.
interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Oh god.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Owie, ow. We need,
Northwest. They're in large numbers.
anti-air, huh?
8 Su-37s.
Well, I guess need is probably a little too much, but... So many, so many.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Missile away. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
I have no idea who's who or who's where, so... Ooh, there it is.
Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. Like I said, this is gonna be a walk in the park.
You can take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
Do you, though? Do you?
Gotcha, pal.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Alright, let's switch to air to air.
Job well done.
Or not. Or not.
We're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke pools from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air
So
combat.
is this the mothball fleet?
Order drone has reached the target.
Oh dear.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill.
Ah, that one got away, didn't it? Oh.
Four aircraft destroy the entire force.
Alright, excellent.
Three strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Strider 1, missile away.
Keep up the AA fire. Don't let them close in.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is control tower.
Weapons with large explosions really do make this a lot easier.
Strider 1, this is control.
The helicopter designated team has exited the combat zone. Target eliminated. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something in this.
Target is hit.
Enemy warship sunk.
God awful dodge.
Enemy cockpit. Breaking up.
Strider 1, missile launched. Bandit down.
I see three strikes. So that's why they only sent four.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
That is an
Trigger.
interesting musical sting.
Picture it. Salvation.
Stop dodging me.
The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
Let's go help Bonsai out. He looks like he's having trouble.
That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Don't brownie this up. Get out of here.
I want that 100% survival rate. We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Well, it's a lot easier when you literally have a billion missiles.
Launched.
Oh my, you survived that?
Got one on my tail.
Strider 1, Fox 3. 5 minutes remaining.
Locked on bandit.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Oh,
Projectile
maybe
exploded in the distance.
jumping into this furball is not the smartest idea.
Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Missile closing. Break!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna hit jack squat.
Excellent.
Fox 3.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Imagine. Target destroyed.
Yeah, that's not worth chasing after. For better or worse, like this is more fun anyway.
Strider 1, missile launched.
As obnoxiously difficult as it may be.
Missile hit.
Fox 2.
target.
Enemy has a lock.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Box 2, box 2.
Given how many people triggers kill me, I guess I don't blame you.
Not bad.
3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, missile away.
Enemy's got a lock.
Fox 3. Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
I've got you.
Enemy shell detected.
Yeah, they do try to
10
stay in front
seconds
of
to
me. Don't they?
contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Target acquired. Missile launched.
You dodged it.
A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Missile away. Target hit. Missile, evade. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Whew.
All Su-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
Projectile exploded. It's gone. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Missile away.
Hostile has a lock. Box 2. Strider 2, break, break. Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Target is hit.
They evaded it.
Oh, that was close.
They have a lock on me.
Strider 1, missile away.
1 minute.
Target shot down.
Oh, let's go back and reload.
Goodbye.
Target acquired. Maintain course to Johnson supply.
Oh, so he has 2 shots at those things, huh? Interesting.
Strider 1, this is control.
Much as I believe that I can use 6 AAMs against
Control tower.
against the bats, I'm not that good, so not gonna bother.
Bandit shut down.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine you're just about to
Alright, that guy's got balls.
going to be killed, you ask.
I'm not playing War Thunder all over again.
From you is the moment you burn your spectacular part. Your stories, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has done that.
Oh, nice shot.
I too. Shaking off enemy lock. Do you see, Command Duty Officer? You do.
Target shot down. Missile away.
Well done. We managed to hit the
Oh god, that was close.
command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Free? How free was it?
Complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Let's do that out of flares, huh?
Less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
Alright, there we go.
Those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
What exactly is the point of that little trick?
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't let anyone think you'll be screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots. You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Locked on.
Trying to get him to play a little more of the dialogue.
Enemy has a lock on you.
I can see that.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Dirty tricks aren't all in.
And just
Got it. They're both ace material.
yeah. That doesn't make things easier.
Consider it done.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Don't think that locked.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Fire. I have you down. I'll get rid of you. Shit.
Jesus. So this is how you fly.
Impact, now.
Fire verification complete.
Ah, fuck.
Fire.
Missile away.
Fire. You dodged it.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Yeah, count is really not useful.
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
I wouldn't say that.
Gotta watch your own back.
I'm not retreating, and neither will you. We end this here.
And we'll be the last ones flying.
Fire.
Enemy shell detected.
There, dude. Step.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes.
Get out.
Throw them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him, alright.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity you. Not one bit.
Dumbass picked a fight.
I'll kill you.
Come on, hold still. Good boy.
Kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
Come on.
Way to go, Trigger.
You'll pay for this, 3 strikes.
He's definitely lost his mind.
I'll kill you.
There may only be one left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
How dare you?
Hey, you stepped into the battlefield. Well, I guess that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Fuck.
She was my one and only.
That's gonna hit, isn't it?
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
What makes you a hero?
I'm on the side that wins, that's
We
what.
tried to be heroes too. We really tried. You're dead.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this. Don't let it get to you.
Come on.
I can tell. I know you're with me.
Target hit. Target hit.
There we go.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Really?
Serves them
5,000
right.
feet in the air?
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I wonder if that,
No doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
probably not, right?
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander
That
scale.
supplementary fleet was here more for Torres than for us, than for the, for a rendezvous.
I can almost touch the water.
Illusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill. Illusion, stand down, sit! Shit, my cola.
Fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by?
Zool?
He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
Man, Clemens got played. Nice.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
Mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, you got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No,
Fuck's the difference?
he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
They intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
If Osea's nuclear defenses work anywhere the same way as the United States, or at least, you know, as real Earth, then if the captain was anybody other than Matias Torres, Stranger would be in a nuclear war right about now. Because all he really has to do is just to shoot nukes, and well, I would say that the other side would respond, but considering how anti-nuclear weapons this... Well, on one hand, this game's very anti-nuclear weapons. On the other hand, almost everybody seems to just have nukes lying around, so... I guess any other person would just shoot random nukes, and the auto mutually assured destruction would just happen. So it's a good thing this guy's batshit insane, I guess. Alright. Next. Actually destroying the Alicorn with bombs. Good luck to me.